Let's talk about that £1,000 you have saved in your bank account. You're proud of it. You worked hard for it. But I have to tell you something. It's shrinking. Every single day, a silent thief called inflation is reaching into your account and stealing your purchasing power. A recent report showed that UK inflation, while it's lower than most companies, is still eroding savings faster than any standard bank account can keep up. Now, that's the bad news. The good news is in the next few minutes, we're going to fire up your savings account and turn you from a saver into a confident investor. I'm going to give you a 5-level roadmap for that £1,000, and from the safest option up to the one that could potentially turn your £1,000 into over £2,800. And I'll reveal the high growth option in this same video, so you want to stick with me. Welcome to Wealth Monthly. This is one of the most important videos you watch if you are just starting out, with investing or learning about money. We're ending the analysis paralysis that keeps so many people stuck. Instead of just giving you a boring list, we're going on a journey through different investment personalities, showing you how to grow your money in different ways. And for each one of this, I'll reveal what it is, the real returns, the real risk, and exactly how you can get started wherever you are in the world today. First one, an option for my property lovers who want that landlord lifestyle without the landlord stress. Second, we'll see if putting your faith in luck and the UK government can actually pay off. Third, we'll dive into powerhouse US stock markets and how you can own a piece of it with one click. Fourth, we'll cover 100% no risk option for those who just want to sleep well at night. And finally, we'll look at the high stakes, high reward bet on the future. Now, by the end of this video, you would have clarity to make your next money move. Let's begin our journey. First stop on this journey is the very first option, and that is for the conservative investor, that one person who loves tangible, real feeling of property. For you, we have REIT. Now, what exactly on earth is REIT? It stands for Real Estate Investment Trust. It's a special type of company that does one thing. It owns and operates huge portfolio of property. There are different kinds. Some own shopping centers, some own hospitals, some own apartment blocks. The magic here is that by law, these companies must pay out at least 90% of their taxable income to shareholders, that's you and me, as dividends. It's a legal cheat code for passive income. Think of it like a giant property pizza. You can't afford the whole pizza, but a REIT lets you buy one slice and you still get your own share of the profits. The one we're looking at today is called VICI Properties. VICI owns iconic casinos like the Caesars Palace. So when you buy a share, you are literally a part owner. Its 5-year return would have turned £1,000 now into £1,750. That's a solid 75% return. On the risk scale, it's a 2 out of 5. So it's stable, but it's still a stock. So it will move with the market. So if you're someone who craves that feeling of getting paid rent every month without drama, and you prioritize steady income over explosive growth, then a REIT like VICI could be a beautiful fit for your portfolio. And you can get started as simply as opening your stocks and shares ISA account on an app like Trading212. Search for the ticker symbol VICI, which is the unique code on the stock market. That's it. So you become a landlord for casinos is one way to go. But what if you want something different, a different kind of safety, one that's 100% guaranteed by the UK government with a little bit of excitement thrown in? That brings me to our second option. Our second stop is a true British institution, perfect for the cautious investor who is terrified of losing a single penny. We're talking about the NS&I Premium Bonds. First, NS&I stands for National Savings and Investments. It's literally the government's own bank. So your money is 100% safe. Instead of earning interest, your money buys you into a monthly prize draw to win from £25 to £1 million, completely tax-free. But the odds are about 22,000 to 1, so it's pure luck. That means that while you can't lose your initial £1,000, there is no guarantee it will grow at all. After 5 years, your £1,000 might look like 1,160 or might still be just £1,000. So because of this, it's a perfect home for money you absolutely cannot afford to lose, like the beginnings of your emergency fund. But if you are trying to build serious long-term wealth that beats inflation, this is not the best vehicle for that money. You can get started with this on the government NS&I, website. Fun fact, over 25 million people in the UK hold this, and the prize picking machine is famously called Ernie. So yes, your financial faith is in the hands of a robot named Ernie. Ernie is fun, but leaving your wealth entirely to chance isn't a strategy. If you want to move from luck to proven long-term power, then you're ready for my third option. All right. So that third option, level 3 on our ladder, is where we get serious about building real generational wealth. This is for the patient, long-term believer. This is how you invest in top 500 biggest companies in America with just one click. We're talking about the S&P 500 ETF, like Vanguard's VUAG. The S&P 500 is a list of the giants, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon. An ETF, an exchange-traded fund, is just a basket that holds all of them for you. Think of it this way. Investing in one company is like betting on one star footballer that could get injured. The S&P 500 is betting on the entire Premier League. A few teams might have a bad season, but the league as a whole is a global powerhouse that keeps getting bigger. Yeah, the returns prove it. £1,000 invested 5 years ago would have more than doubled to £2,080. The risk here is just 3 out of 5. It will have its ups and downs, but over the last 50 years, it has averaged a 12% annual return. So if you have at least 5 years before you're needing that money, you want to build a strong foundation for you, this is almost always the right answer. However, if you think you need that £1,000 for a car repair in 6 months, then you don't need to put it in something like this because it needs time to grow. You can get started easily by searching for the ticker symbol VUAG or VUSA in your ISA. Okay, the S&P 500 is powerful, but I know some of you are thinking, Charles, that still feels a bit too risky for me. And I hear you. So let's dial down the risk all the way to zero and let's explore a fourth option. This fourth option is what I call the anxiety-free parking spot. It is a high-interest savings account, a HISA, for short. Let's break it down. A HISA is simply a savings account, but one that's offered by digital banks or building societies that are competing for your money. Because they have lower costs than the big high-street banks, they can offer you much higher interest rate. So while your traditional bank account might be giving you a depressing 1%, 0 point something percent, a HISA can give you 5% or more on the exact same money. Plus, it's FSCS protected up to £85,000. Your £1,000 could become £1,050 after 1 year and £1,160 after 5 years. My hot take on this: a HISA is not an investment; it's a parking spot. It's where you park, your emergency funds or money for a house deposit that you need in 12 to 24 months. It will protect your money, but it will never get you wealthy. Do not confuse preservation of your money with growing your money. So, if you're building that crucial safety net, a HISA from a digital bank like Monzo or Sterling is perfect for you to start out. But if you have dreams of financial freedom, you cannot stop here. So, we've covered the ultimate safe spot, but we are here to build generational wealth, right? So, if you're ready, take off the stabilizers now and let's aim for the stars and let's get ready for our fifth and final option. It's time to close that loop. Our fifth option, level 5, is a high growth rocket ship. This is the XLKS. That's all you need to remember, XLKS. This ETF invests in the biggest tech companies, Apple, Microsoft, and the company powering the entire AI revolution, NVIDIA. A report from PwC estimates that AI could contribute up to 15.7 trillion to the global economy by 2030. This is your direct ticket into that explosion. The returns have been staggering. £1,000 invested 5 years ago would have exploded to 2,830. Yes, 180 3% returns. But with high growth comes high volatility. This is a 4 out of 5 on the risk scale. It is the long-term investor who understands risk and who wants to add some spice to their portfolio. But if you are the kind of person who will panic or sell if your investment dropped 20% in a month, then this is not for you. You need to have diamond hands on this one. But if you're willing to ride the wave, you can find this in your ISA by just searching ticker symbol XLKS. Okay, 5 levels, 5 options. We've looked at the numbers. It's easy to see that the tech fund gives you the highest return, but I need to be real with you. The best investment on this list is not the point. The most important investment is the one that you are about to make in yourself. It's the decision to say, my future is worth more than 1% in a savings account. It's the decision to take your £1,000, that symbol of your hard work, your discipline, your hustle power as an African or as anyone, and finally put it to work. For years, so many of us, especially in the diaspora, have been told that building wealth is for other people. It's just too complicated. It's just too risky. You can't just do it, or you just don't have enough to start. That is a lie from the pit of hell. This is the gatekeeping that we are here to tear down. Your £1,000 is not just money. It is a seed. And whether you plant it in the steady soil of a REIT or in a high growth, greenhouse like the tech fund, the crucial act is planting itself. You are signaling yourself and to the world that you are worthy of wealth, that you are taking control. This Wealth Monthly channel, this community, it is more than just tips and tricks. It is a movement. We are a generation of Africans home and abroad, and we're flipping the script. We are the ones building wealth without borders. If you believe in this mission, if you're ready to be one of us, then I am not just asking you to subscribe. I'm inviting you to join the movement. Hit that subscribe button and become a part of the Wealth Monthly family. To make sure you take that very next step, I've created an ebook. It's completely free. Description box. Download it, pick your path, and begin. Your future self will thank you very, very much. So stay wealthy, and I'll see you in the next video.